Welcome back to the Tree of Life Crochet Along. In this video we'll be doing rows number 26, 27, and 28. Okay, here is row 26. This is going to be part 72 of the Crochet Along, and for more detailed instructions on how to do these rows you can go to part 16, 17, and 18. Okay, if you'd like to take a screenshot or copy these instructions down, they're the same as the first go round. There are 19 steps to each repeat in row number 26 and row number 27. There are 20 steps. This is where the branches cross in the middle. If you'd like to take a screenshot. And then we'll do row number 28. There are 17 steps to row number 28. Alrighty, let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is put in 6 single crochets, and we already have our first one. If you don't, go ahead and put it in. Let me zoom in a little bit and make sure we're focused. And we need 6 single crochets, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 single crochets, and then we need 2 back post double crochets around those 2 posts coming out to the side. Okay, so yarn over. We're going to go in and out through the back around that post and make a double crochet. Okay, and then one more time around the next post. That's 2 back post double crochets, and now we need to make 5 single crochets, and we're going to skip 1 single crochet. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Count back, and right there is your first single crochet. Go right into that first single crochet. 1. Whoops, I didn't pick up all my loops. Hold on. Excuse me. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochets, and we're going to skip that last one. And now we need 2 back post double crochets around those next 2 posts. So yarn over and go in and out through the back. 1, and second one, 2, and then we are going to put a single crochet in top of the last post stitch made, the one that's on our hook. We're going to follow it down to that V, the top of that stitch. Okay, and we're going to put our hook in under those 2 loops. Okay, and make a single crochet. And then we're going to make 2 back post double crochets around the next 2 posts. One, 2, 3, And then we're going to make 2 single crochets. Okay, and there are 2 single crochets right there for us to work into. 1 and 2. Excuse me. And now we're going to put a single crochet in top of the next post stitch. Okay, that very next stitch is a post stitch. We're going to put a single crochet right in the top of it. And now we're going to make 2 back post double crochets. Okay, and if you turn your work over, you'll see the 2 back post stitches, and the first one is under the single crochet that we just made. Okay, we're going to yarn over and go under that single crochet around that post and pull up a loop and make your double crochet. And now back post double crochet around the next post. Okay, there we have it. And now we are going to skip 1 single crochet and make 2 single crochets and skip the last single crochet. Okay, so skip that first single crochet and make 2 single crochets and skip that last one. 1, 2 single crochets. And now we're going to make 2 back post double crochets around those 2 posts sticking out on the side. One, and 2 back post double crochets. And now we're going to put a single crochet in top of the last post stitch that we made, the one that's on our hook. Follow it down to that V that's facing us. We're going to insert our hook in there and put a single crochet in that stitch. And now we're going to make 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And now we need 2 back post double crochets around the next 2 posts. Okay, yarn over, in and out through the back, double crochet, 1, and the next one, 2, alrighty, and now we need to put a single crochet in top of the next post stitch. Okay, that very next stitch, put a single crochet right into the top under those 2 loops, 1 single crochet, and now we're going to make 2 back post double crochets, and the first one is going to be under the single crochet we just made around that post. Okay, yarn over, in and out through the back, around that post under the single crochet. Okay, and double crochet, and now the next post, back post double crochet. Okay, there we have it. Mark it on my paper, and now we're going to skip 1 single crochet and make 5 single crochets. Okay, there's the first single crochet. We're going to skip that and go into the second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochets. And now we need to make 2 back post double crochets around those next 2 posts. Yarn over and go in and out through the back, Make a double crochet, 1 and 2, and there we have it. We've done our 2 trees, and now we need to make 6 single crochets. Okay, go into that very first single crochet right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 single crochets, and that is the end of this first repeat. And we're going to check it against our stitch marker and make sure it lines up with the stitch before the stitch marker since we're on the back. And I'm going to finish this row, and I will meet you at the end of this row. Alrighty, I've done row number 26, and I did a chain 1, and I turned and put a single crochet excuse me, into the first stitch, and we're going to get started on row number 27. The first thing we're going to do is put in 5 single crochets, and we're going to skip that last single crochet, and I already have my first one in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to skip that last single crochet. And now we need to make 2 front post double crochets. So yarn over, in and out through the front, double crochet, and around the next one, double crochet. Okay, I'm going to mark it on my paper here, and now we need to make a single crochet in top of the last post stitch we just made. Okay, the one that's on our hook. We're going to move it over a little bit, and we can see the top of that stitch that's one row below, and we're going to put a single crochet into that stitch. Okay, and now we need to make 5 single crochets. Go into the very next stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochets. Alrighty, and now we need to make 2 front post double crochets on the next 2 posts. Yarn over, in and out through the front, 1, and 1 more around the next one, 2 front post double crochets, and now we're going to put 1 single crochet into that 1 single crochet right here in the middle of the branches. Alrighty, and now we're going to make 2 more front post double crochets around the next 2 posts. 1, 2 front post double crochets. Okay, and now we're going to make 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3 single crochets, and now single crochet in top of the next post stitch. That very next stitch, we're going to put a single crochet right in the top. Okay, pick up 2 loops there, mark it on my paper, and now we're going to skip. This is where we're going to cross these branches. we're going to skip the next 2 post stitches. That's this one and this one. Okay, and we're going to skip the 2 single crochets right here in the middle of the trees, and we're going to hop over to these branches, and we're going to make a front post treble crochet around each of these 2 post stitches. Okay, trebles, we're going to yarn over twice. Okay, hop on over to those branches, that first one, go in and out through the front, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, and now one more time around the next post, yarn over twice, grab more yarn here, and that next post, in and out through the front, treble crochet. Okay, there we have our long post stitches, and we're not going in the rows below, it's normal, that top row. And now we're going to make 2 front post treble crochets around the around these post stitches that we skipped. Okay, we're going to do this one first and then this one. Okay, we're going to yarn over twice, and we're going to bring our hook to the front. Okay, and we need to go under that single crochet around that post, in and out through the front, and we're going to make a treble crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and now we need to put a front post treble around the very next post, yarn over twice, treble crochet. Alrighty, and now we have crossed branches, just like that. Okay, and just like we put a, let me mark it on my paper real quick, and just like we put a single crochet into that first post stitch, we need to put a single crochet in the far left treble crochet post stitch. So we're going to pull that forward and find that stitch under that left post stitch. Okay, insert your hook, and we're going to put a single crochet right in there. There we go, single crochet. Okay, and now we're going to make 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3. One, 2, and 3 single crochets. Mark it on my paper, and now we're going to make 2 front post double crochets around these next 2 posts. 1 and 2, and now we're going to put a single crochet into that very next stitch. There's a little single crochet right there between these branches. Okay, 1 single crochet, and now we need 2 more front post double crochets around the next 2 posts. 1 and 2, just like that. Okay, I need to mark it on my paper. And now we need to make 5 single crochets. Go into that very first single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochets. And now we need to put a single crochet in top of the next post stitch. That very next stitch, we're going to put a single crochet right there in the top. Be sure to pick up 2 loops. And now we're going to make 2 front post double crochets, and the first one's going to be around the post under the single crochet we just made. Okay, yarn over, go under that single crochet around that post, and make a double crochet, and then one more time around the next post, double crochet. And for our last step of this repeat, we're going to skip 1 single crochet and make 5 single crochets. Okay, there's your first single crochet right there, and go into the second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and we need to check it against our stitch marker. Okay, that last stitch should line up with the stitch marker, since we're on the front of the work. Should line up evenly. And I'm going to finish this row, and I will meet you at the beginning of row number 28. Alrighty, I'm to the end of row number 27, and this is how it should be looking. We have the crossing of the branches, and go ahead and chain 1, turn your work, and put a single crochet into the first single crochet. Now we're on the back of our work, and we need to make 5 single crochets. Alrighty, I already have my first one. 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochets. And now we need to make 2 back post double crochets. Yarn over, and we're going to go in and out through the back around that first post and make a double crochet. And now same thing around the second post, double crochet. Okay, there we have 2 back post double crochets. Now we're going to make 5 single crochets and skip the last single crochet. Go into that very first single crochet right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochets, and we're going to skip that last one. Okay, let me mark this on my paper. And now we're going to make 2 back post double crochets around those next 2 posts. Okay, yarn over, in and out through the back. 1, and again. 2, and we're going to single crochet in top of the last post stitch that we just made. Okay, so follow that one down, the one that's on your hook, to that V that's facing us. We're going to go up under that V and put a single crochet in that stitch. Be sure to pick up 2 loops. Okay, mark it on my paper, and now we need to make 1 single crochet. There's a single crochet right there. Put 1 single crochet in there, And now we're going to make 2 back post double crochets, yarn over, in and out through the back, double crochet, and same thing for the next post, double crochet. Okay, and now we're going to make 4 single crochets. Okay, go into that very first single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochets. And now we need to make 4 back post double crochets. We're at the crossing of those limbs. Okay. And we're going to look at the V's on top. Okay. 4 back post double crochets. We're going to follow those V's down. The first one is going in that direction. The first 2 are in that direction, and then the second 2 are going in the other direction. Okay, so we're going to yarn over once, pick up that first loop, and go in and out through the back, and make a double crochet, yarn over, pick up that very next loop. If you turn your work over like this, you'll be able to see it. Just put your hook up under that loop and make a double crochet. Okay, yarn over, and now we're going to go around the loops, that the posts that are going in the other direction. Okay, and they are under the ones that are going in the opposite direction. Okay, so they're right here. We can see them on the back, but we're going to go behind the work around those posts. Don't forget to yarn over. Okay, you kind of have to move those long posts out of the way. Pick up that first post and make a double crochet. Okay, and now we're going to pick up the second post on the back side, double crochet. Alrighty, and there we have it. It looks a little funky right now, but it'll be fine. And now we're going to make 4 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go into that first single crochet, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and 2 back post double crochets around the next 2 post stitches, in and out through the back, double crochet, in and out through the back, double crochet. There we have our 2 back post double crochets, and now we need to make 1 single crochet in that very next stitch. That's a single crochet right there. Okay, and now we are going to now we need to make 2 back post double crochets around the next 2 posts. Okay, yarn over, in and out through the back, double crochet, yarn over, next post, in and out through the back, double crochet. Okay, and now we need to make, we're going to skip 1 single crochet and put in 5 single crochets. Okay, so skip that first one, go into the second one, and we're going to make 5 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochets. Grab more yarn. And now we need to make 2 back post double crochets around those next 2 posts. So yarn over, in and out through the back, double crochet, yarn over, in and out through the back, double crochet. There we have our 2 back post double crochets. And now we're going to make 5 single crochets. Find that first single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochets. Okay, that's the end of our first repeat for this row, and it should line up with 1 stitch before your stitch marker. Okay, because we're on the back side. And I'm going to finish this row, and then I will see you in the next video for the next few rows.